It is I, consumer of everything, accumulator of capital, and purveyor of madness, Napkin. I keep a list of like Game of Thrones like titles to give myself. I don't agree with all of them, but I'm trying to find the perfect uh combination of them all to be able to be pretentious, but while also introducing myself in every YouTube video ever. Anywho, what is happening? I lost all of my memory. I have retrograde amnesia. Let's go. Who is it?
あの、堂島です。
I haven't seen her in a while. Such a weak sounding name attached to a cute voice. Is that you? You said it's open. Come in. I was about to use my French accent for Tai Chi because I'm so used to doing it for my Disco Elysium Let's Play. You know what? That's so funny. That is hilarious. I'm gonna use my French accent for Tai Chi. I'll try to figure out something else along the way, but not. But for now, for this episode at least, an exclusive feature. Taichi will have a French accent. The door timidly swung open to reveal a beautiful young woman standing there.
こんばんは。
I gave her a seat and poured her some barley tea. We had been chatting for a while when.
私、今日が誕生日なんです。
Well, wait, is that what happened last week? Ooh, really?
それでですね、これ、
Wait,
お誕生日プレゼントです。
it's her birthday though. Very thanks. Merci beaucoup. But,
いつもお世話になってるお礼です。それと、交換日記を明日提出できたらなと思ったので。
where is the diary? This is a birthday gift for me. Yusa was the kind of girl who would get lost for words when she was surprised. She looked over her maximum capacity right now. Anyway, I guess I'd explain the present to her next time. But there would never be a next time. I had no idea how she used the handy walkie-talkie I given her as a present. Wait, but where's the other pair of the walkie-talkies? They come in pairs. I had been pretty cheap to buy, but it was supposed to be for talking to other people. It also could be used to wiretap other devices. It showed the connectivity between people to people. You could listen to people's conversation or cell phones on truck radio devices if you change the radio frequency at random. Oh, I didn't know that. There were many people who would wiretap for their own amusement. It was hard to say exactly why I was so drawn to wiretapping. There were radio waves everywhere, super denpa in the air. They were there just waiting for someone to listen in. And then, that's a really creepy gift. Don't accept it. Anywho, that is it. I better walk you home. She got even more lost for words at that. Is it even French at this point? It just kind of seems like a heavy old man. This night, there might be creepers lying in wait. Especially around those parts. These 30. So I walked with her.
その質問、毎回しますよね。
Are you alright?
難しくてよくわかりませんですけど。はい。教習です。
What? It was persistent. Persistent. Was it? No. Offensive. Offensive, yes, offensive. Violent assault. Ah, yes, I like that word. I laughed in my head, endlessly, ridiculed. Sunken emotions were instantly swallowed by the ravine. The mental plate that guarded since melted away, left only nothingness. It was like floating unborn in the womb. I had only one thought. Enemies are enemies. Kill or be killed. Hold on. I had fun going to school. However, Toko seemed sullen. Hold on, what was that? Does this loop show you what happens in other routes at the time that you're spending with the main heroine of that route? I only played this route, I think, so I'll have to figure out other routes. Okay. We're not being very talkative. She had her barrier up. She was like that the whole morning. I passed out all yesterday, so I had no idea why. What could have happened was that I passed out and then sleepwalked around and did something. It is possible. She had was already awkward and in a bad mood when she got up. Hey. No chance. Toko just went straight ahead alone. Yeah, sure, wonder what I did then. I chased her, lined up next to her. She had a stuck-up temperament and pretended to ignore me. In a way, it's beautiful, even though I didn't know the cause. That was a sigh, not a yawn. Kill me. I spread out my arms in a yawn. Squish? I accidentally grabbed her chest. Okay. Girl! Princess. I was slowly spinning around on the ridge line, but as soon as my head hit the ground, a sudden break occurred, causing me to spin like a wheel on an axle. With the force of a boomerang, I went into the forest. Harikiri fist. An invincible attack. I sound Japanese. Alright, whatever. Her grandfather now passed, who taught her martial arts and EIE, also known as the Invincible Demon God. He's so well known, but there's a video on the internet of him killing a bull with his bare fist. Oh my god, that's pretty badass. And this was his granddaughter. No way she'd be weak. Miss Toko, why are you angry? She seemed okay again, so I had no idea why she was mad. Hirihara, there's no reason to attack people just because your time is a month. That's the classic asshole, smirky, snarky protagonist line. It's that time of the month. Well, if my date is right, my relationship should be next week. He keeps track of that. She hit me. I don't think you could kill me. I don't know. It's hard to live with me and you're already in a bad mood. I guess I really don't know. Toko's face turned completely red. I was shamed with anger. She turned her back on me, then started to walk ahead of me. My own heart? I mean the thing under my flat chest? No, not that heart. Asked my own heart. Okay. Why did Toko suddenly get angry? Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, oh, Taichi has tits then. Because he wasn't talking about the flat-chested one. Sparking discussion here. Interesting, innovative, amazing. She was all smiles when she moved in with me yesterday, but then she decided to burn a portion of my soul. Swoon. I got dizzy just thinking about it. I still couldn't believe it. I felt the sadness of losing a child. I couldn't enjoy those reading materials anymore. Yeah, so many of my idols were piled up in my mind. Goodbye. I put it aside and talked about Toko. It was true that I was shocked and fainted yesterday. I missed dinner and breakfast. I was starving. Oh, that's it. It was an ulterior motive for her doing that, so I could get her on her good side pretty easily. As long as I knew, I could enjoy anger even more. I followed her while I hummed a tune. Ulterior motive? Maybe it's because I don't know. He didn't cook breakfast or dinner. Now they didn't eat. Almost like it was open for us. I used to think of the school as a prison, but now it's kind of a peaceful room. No one there, no one anywhere. Just a school, just Gunjo Gakuen, a place to gather. It used to be a place where people were drawn to, and now all the people being gone, it sucked. Everyone finished off, almost everyone. It was great for me, but for them, it was a slow, disappointing death, and so Toko had come live with me. Such irony. I arrived at the cafeteria. Someone was there. Who's there? There's no answer. I approached where the small sound came from. Ah, there he is. I don't see him very often. There's Sakuraba. Sitting on the floor, his shoulders shaking a bit. It looked like he was eating something. He looked intense. Huh? I stood behind him. Rubber, I called him.
Taichi!
He's made of rubber. I already kicked him. Straight kick. My foot went to his face. Sakura was down, said nothing. He got up no quick. He said it coolly. Oh yeah, no, this isn't Tomoki. Yeah, it's not. I swiped a weird look off your face. I can't believe he messed up such an easy idiom. What an idiot. What are you eating? Curry roll. Sakura loved them. It looked like a leftover from school food. Oh, sick. Does the lunch lady still exist in this universe, because we're in like the second loop, right? So I don't know. Was the fact that everyone disappears still relevant in the first loop? I hear a lot of the sentiment that it started in the second, or I'm still dizzy. Anywho, because it nasty. Stop laughing like that, it pisses me off.
腐ってしまうからな。
He wasn't listening. Empty wrappers all around Sakura,
お
but
前もどうだ
nah.
そうか。俺は俺の正義を決してお前に押し付けないぜ。
Thanks. Saryaba didn't care what was being
で
said.
はいい。
He smirked, and then he bent to the rule. Like needs this much in the morning.
ああ人生最後のカレーパンになるかもしれないしな。
Sakura sarked Biff down. So maybe he was battling with the role. However, even I never thought of school food. There's a bread.
あった。
That's past tense. I guess he ate it all.
カレ
Oh.
ーパン以外はいらないから捨てた。
Oh. I kicked him. I wanted to kill him. Yeah, food is valuable, okay? I kicked his head and he rolled like a baseball bat. Why are you always like that?
礼はいい。
As he calmly stood up and said, Are you an idiot? Or just throws him away?
忘れた。
Oh my lord. I punched him straight into the face. In the crisis situation, it's great to have a friend like
気
you.
にするな。
A criminal mistake, and I looked better in the situation. There's nothing left? I inspected the file of food cases. There it is. Croquette roll. Luckily, Sakura didn't check thoroughly, so there was some left. There's some here.
そういうこともあるだろう。
You should be happy that there was some left. I'm taking all of it.
好きにしてくれ。
I grabbed all the food. Great. That little scene was just to show how stupid Sakuraba was, and there was some bread at least. Your Graces is a present to Ari today. And that's his uniform as well. That's every day. I see how those clothes. She ignored me. Those clothes seem better than the school clothes, because they're summery or... got a lot of... Okay, anyways. Alright. I shrugged and sat next to Toka in my own seat. I looked at the side of her face. She used to ignore me, but at the same time she paid attention to me. Sorry about last night. Just as you said, I asked my own heart. I was bad. But it's fine now. You and I ain't happy. Toka moved a bit. Then she returned to me.
いつもそう。私のことなんて目に入ってないみたいですぐ一人で勝手に行動して。
Yeah, well... I was gonna be like, ugh, Japanese women do this all the time. But I've never... It's just from hearsay. So... Yeah, I don't know. Clingy. You're right, I'm
ちょ
sorry.
っとくらい構ってほしいのに。
I gave it thought, so I came
ど
prepared.
うい
Piled the croquette rolls on her desk. Okay, eat that. Eat all that you need to.
違う
But you need food though. Oh, her stomach was growling. His stomach's growling.
これは違うの
They got the sound effect. That was her stomach. Your stomach growls
だから
again.
これは別
You can't hide it. Your stomach is trying to converse with you.
件。はい
It's telling you it's empty. My stomach is empty too. So for the first period class, you'll have croquette rolls. I opened the pack and took one out. Luckily, it wasn't raw. I guess you should make up too. That's about morals, you see. Toko looked bewildered, but she laughed.
授業なんて単語聞いたの数日ぶり
Are you sure? Came every day. I thought you were taking classes alone.
そうかもね
She took a roll. That looks like a burger.
楽し
What's
み
the
にしてた
thing she ate yesterday? It doesn't look very different. No, whatever. Eating seems to be, I don't know, somewhat of a theme here. Probably because she got some kind of anorexia. Oh, okay, so that's why she's mad. Alright. So that's why you're living with me. For me to be a private cook.
違うわよ一緒にご飯食べられるかなって
We eating together.
はい。わからないやつはいつまでもわかってくれないわけね。
Is the fact that it would be at night or the fact that it would be dinner somehow different for you? Huh?
いただきます。
She started to eat in frustration.
おいしい。
Anything is good when you're hungry.
それだけじゃないわよ。
I fished it out of the trash. She gazed at me quickly. What else to say?
その雰囲気とかも重要でしょ。
I guess hard for me to
だ
understand
から
though.
ほら、味もわからないくらい切ない気持ちになったりとか。
I don't know. I guess when I'm sad, I don't feel hungry. I feel sad. This is really good. The sauce has a rich taste. I chewed while I said
だ
it.
からだから。
Don't eat with your mouth
一緒に
open.
食べるメンツ次第で
Wait,
結構
with
違
your
うじゃない
while they're saying things. God damn it! Don't eat with your mouth open. Yeah, don't do that either. That's disgusting. Really?
もし私がここからいなくなったら、太一だって寂しくなっちゃったりとか。
Do not want any more? If so, I'll take the rest.
だから好きな人と一緒に食べるから好きって限界に言ってるのにどうして分かってくれないの？ぶつわよ。
I going to hit you. Go back to the drawing boards, y'all. You gotta fix this. If you don't understand that I'm trying to hint that it's good to eat food, it's okay. I didn't get it. Yozi hits me.
ニブチン。
Hold on. Oh, I fucked it up.
女子校出身者の夢って一個も叶わないのよね。
Not all guys can achieve their dreams
そう
either.
な。
I hear a lot of all-girls schools. There's no such thing as an all-boys school in anime, apparently. I've never heard of one. An event where I can get it on it, but about to get us.
重い。
Well, it's natural. Don't say yuck, it's my dream. Just go to like any host club.
そんな歪んだ妄想を抱いてるの？
You call that human desire perverted, then a pedophile must be like an alien from Alpha Centauri. What? To you? Don't worry about it. Alright, I won't. She really shouldn't.
スクブルの親類？
What the hell is Shobel? What do you know about her? No, Shobel. Oh, Shobel. Fetishes about school swimsuits and PE shorts. Damn it, I got Shobel then. Anyway, you can't get it anymore. She looked at me doubtfully. It was your dream. With the bread I was eating, I stuffed my cheeks like a squirrel and I asked.
やめてよ。そんな顔見せないで。
Very nice.
そんなお前前になりたいって言った。
What do you mean hibernate? I may be like a hibernating squirrel, but I'm still Taichi. I'm still wondering why my princess here was so irritated. Huh? A blush? She's always blushing, yo. Wow, she's crying. I couldn't watch a lady cry. Why are you crying? What did I do? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
嬉しくない。
Eh?
嬉しくない嬉しくない。
Alright. Well, now I feel bad. I guess the princess's selfish years have started. What's you unhappy about? What can I do? She looked up at me angrily.
太一は私と暮らすのが嬉しくないのよ。
Hey, who said that? Huh?
昨日だって何もしなかったし。
You wanted me to do something to you? I was unconscious because of someone. Wait, do nothing? Is that the reason you're upset? Does that mean...
何よ。
Foko, did you want to have... So what does she want? No wonder she's in the school where people who can't, like, be in society. She can't tell me what the hell she wants in, like, one sentence. It's like everything's a game to her. The point will only be said after, like, 15 sentences. Anywho, not that I'm hating on her. Taichi's also just stupid, actually. Everyone's dumb in their own way. She felt very silent, and I sat there silently with her. It was a beautiful time of peace. I kept eating. Tears welled up. She really was innocent. The world was destroyed, and she was still thinking of love. What the hell was that? Is that a memory locked within Taichi, or... I don't know. It's true, she had nowhere else to run. That was because of me. I decided to flirt with her. I guess this is my punishment, or my responsibility. Either way, it's my duty to stay with her until the end. Okay. Yoko jumped.
何を
I decided to be your prince. Funny, haha, stupid music. Don't worry, I know in your subconscious you're searching for a prince. Come to me. She glared at me with sleepy eyes. Let's get naked. Her sleepy eyes suddenly opened in shock. Okay, strip. She seemed even more surprised. Okay, now to grab her heart to the killer phrase. Mitsuko, I love you. She's mine now.
いや、何裸遊びって。
Couples declare their love by letting the touching flesh do the talking.
いや、ちょっと大地、それは。
Strip. I went first and took off my shirt. Doing so meant that she had to follow. Those were the rules. Nah, you're just being a nudist for no reason. I wonder if she could stop me with her acting safe.
本当にするの？
Is this for real? Super real. Wow. She looked embarrassed. What's wrong? Let's satisfy your desires, other than eating and sleeping since you're full. I took her hand.
そんな三大欲求を順番に満たすみたいなのは嫌。
So you'll do it in a disorderly fashion. Okay, let's feel around. I've been getting that mood.
そういうのも嫌よ。
You want to play it rough? My eyes shimmered in delight. I grabbed her clothes. No. Okay. Started to do under her clothes. This better not end in an actual H scene. But that's gonna be impossible.
だから。
I don't actually know if there are H scenes in in this visual novel. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to censor all that stuff. If there is. She was lost. Too bad. No worries. Just strip more. Show it to me like an innocent daughter who reveals herself in a tutu and try to have father at a dance recital. That's one of the reasons to becoming a dad. Wow. I fainted. I feel like I'm gonna be asleep most of the time with Toko near me if I'm just gonna keep fainting. It's not like it's our first time. Playing love is hard. Time to go to the bathroom. Yeah. In the midst, you. Am I gonna meet other girls while in Toko's route?
何の相談もなく。
Oh, there she is. I was thinking like, oh, bathroom. We met Yoko in the bathroom last time. We might meet her again. But I thought, we're also in the hallway right now. I could meet Miki. Oh, there she is. She scared the hell out of me. We meet her a bit earlier than the last loop. Huh, okay.
恋愛ごっこでもしてるの？
I don't know much about Yoko, but if she does something interesting, then I might get onto her route. She asked me without any emotion. I'll stop sneaking behind me. What if I had a heart attack?
大地の心臓がそう簡単に止まるはずない。
She has like the least annoying voice, at least. Rude.
私に内緒で同棲。
Why do I need permission from you anywhere? Her eyes teared up slightly, ever so slightly. Even you said so. Acting. That's how you see it, then there should be no problem. So there should be no reason for you to be mad if this is just acting, right? She
だ
hesitated
っ
a
て
bit.
大地は前もこんなことして失敗してる。
Just because the situation is different then. And I have responsibility for Toko. Maybe things calm down, Toko will be more independent, and she can start over
その
again.
可能性は低い。
That's why I said maybe. She may or may not have been convinced. Oh. Alright, alright, okay. Noted. I can tell from her emotionless face. She always had an unchanging poker face. All the time.
そう。
I kinda relate to that, actually. She suddenly disappeared. She vanished out of sight along with her unique presence. I felt nobody around me. She could do things like that. I was tired.
太一、よかった。
Yeah, that was kind of a warning. We've done something like this to another person in the past, and Yoko is kind of getting mad at us for it. I will have to see how that unravels. I was just in the bathroom. Anyways.
何？
I smiled softly. I held her clothes.
どうしたの？
We did get naked last time. Well, I did at least. Well, you have to get stronger, Toko. Drinking beats to get to now, but it won't last forever.
それ、また。
Her voice shook. Oh, my guilt started to bother me. Zook, people in my family don't live long.
太一、また私のこと。ほっぽりだ。
Well, I can't help it if it's genetics. No, Zook, it's just that I'm a little sick. I mean, I wanted to look after my things if I die. I was weak.
一緒にいてほしいの。いてよ。
They're all getting all
いてよ。
lovey-dovey now. After all that... After all that silly stuff like 10 minutes ago. That'd be for good. I kissed her all over her face. That's not... negative 10 points on the flags there. Forehead, cheeks, lips. Like I was pecking her. I sucked the tears that kept appearing at the corners of her eyes. The taste of salt.
だったら、もっとギュッとして。
Okay, okay.
ずっと。
Yeah. As I was told, I squeezed her in my arms. I knew this way wasn't good, but I had no choice, to be honest though. The way Toko was now was pretty attractive. Yeah, that much is pretty just right. I want to go to the seaside tomorrow.
海？
Damn, hell yeah, let's go there. She said it with a lisp. Invite some friends, like old times.
去年行ったわね。楽しかったな。
Beach episode. You're always so angry.
あれは太一がエッチなことばっかりするから。でもセクハラは嫌だったけど、構ってくれて嬉しかった。
Damn. Squeeze. Damn it, Toko. You're so cute.
何よそれ。いけないことみたいな言い方して。
Love is one, someone who falls in love uses.
だったら心配いらないわ。
Damn, what a line. She nuzzled her nose into my chest.
私の負けでいいもの。
She shouldn't say stuff that turned me on. Down? Left? Is this the Konami code? No, we leveled up or something.
あれって。
After every serious scene, it just cannot help but get into some dumb shit. What? Oh, she's rubbing it with her waist. Yeah. A trope with just some, like, I don't know, some weird ass rom-coms, I guess. Not, like, great ones. But, I think, I think the serious stuff, it isn't, like, it isn't bad, I guess. I'm waiting to see how she unfolds, we get to see more and more of her heart.
ちょっと太一ってば。
I can't stop.
なんかちょっと出っ張りが。
I told you, I can't stop. There's no way I could hold back. I can't stop, Toko.
いいムードだったのに。
Forgive me.
バカ、変態、オタクです。
Say whatever you want.
人が悲しかったり嬉しかったりしてるときにそんなこと考えてたなんて最低。
Sink. I wasn't
じ
sinking.
ゃあなんだってこんな状態になってるのよ。
It's the sad nature of man. A south from his nether regions that neither wind nor rain can
い
quench.
やらしいってことでしょ。
Men can't control it. I'd say that's like the only thing they to say to defend ourselves. Objection. That's because girls have such a good scent.
匂いって。
She's dumbfounded. Damn, what a rape apologist. Toka, your bittersweet smell is what turned me on.
話して。
She shoved me in the face until my upper body turned from her. Ah,
話しなさい。
mouth that just said hold me was not telling me to let her go. It was enough to make a chill guy like me really angry. My arms around her was squeezed even tighter. I pressed my whole body against her. This is the first time for you. Oh, really? God, time for you to give up.
嫌じゃ。
You like this, don't you?
絶対お断りよ。
Toka's hand pushed against my face. Our lower halves were stuck together, making it look like the letter Y. Oh. Why were they stuck together? The Japanese symbol for person has the meaning of supporting one another, but when turned upside down into the letter Y, it shows a quarrel. Now that I remember, yeah, it does. The Japanese symbol for the kanji for person does look like that. And now a struggle passed. A lengthy battle came to a standstill. She was as tired as I was. She was still pushing at my face, though it was enough to stop me kissing her. You're acting like I am assaulting you.
どう違うってのよ。
She was into it for the first half, but yeah. Just let me play doctor.
それを婦女暴行というのよ。
We were so tired, there was no way to sugarcoat our words. This is love.
顔が肉欲一色なの。
Don't deny it's rest. It's natural.
あんたのはその波に自ら乗ってるだけでしょ。
Damn, we weren't getting anywhere. Okay, let's try this then. I give one up, so you give one up too.
何をよ。
I took it to the negotiation table. They must have been feeling really tired. Either way, stupid was to get into a fight in the first place when all humanity was gone, yeah. And anyways, just satisfy me. Anyways,
意
fine.
味わかんない。
She dug her fingernails into my face. Ugh. Ouch. Ah, stop it. My fingernails dug into her. What the hell? What kind of position are they in for this to happen? Hey, trying to get us to kill each other?
それはあんたが。
She did start it though. It's a negotiation. Any method, it's all up to you. Just satisfy me any way you like, so choose. Oh, that's what he's asking for. Okay. I was like, you know, this is definitely an innuendo of some kind, but like maybe it means satisfy in some other way. Like they come to an agreement of sorts. I guess not. Tears welled up.
どうしてそういう話になるの？全然美しくない生々しい夢がない。
This is too real. Yume ga nai. Yeah, that's the difference between guys and girls. We don't listen, we can read maps.
例えば、
What? It's
どんな
just
ことを
common.
したいの？
She looked like she was about to cry. I listed some of the things I wanted her to do.
死んでも嫌！
She started resisting strongly.
いやー、おじいさま！
Your grandfather made you by doing the same thing, you know.
そうだけど違うわよ。
How does she know? Did you know that your grandfather was into this abnormal stuff?
嘘つき出さんが。
Nails again. Those nails! I was lying though. Okay, I got it. You're getting nowhere. I'll tell make the request. Tell make? Is that a real phrase?
はいよ。
She couldn't hide her mistrust. Maybe you could have the scene fade out and do it off screen.
意味わかんない。
I should say that, but in real life, and make no sense. Because whenever I see these fourth wall breaking lines of dialogue, it's like, oh, that's funny, but it's obviously meant for an audience to hear. But if I just say it in real life, which is the context that these characters are supposed to be aware of, then it's just weird and no one will understand. I can't even kiss you. Her arm's weakened. Huh? Toko was linked to me and looked up with glossy eyes.
キス
Well, that's how most couples do it at first. I guess we shouldn't get straight into the 69 and or whatever.
キス
She seemed into it now. Toka, there's lots of things you can do with your mouth, you know.
お口はキスとおしゃべりしかしたくないの
Humph. They're not going to use it for munching on food.
ハゲ足取る大事なんて嫌い
Anyways, let's kiss already. We weren't getting anywhere.
とりあえずじゃ嫌
They already kissed like a bunch earlier, and she kissed all over her face. Which is you, by the way. Humph. Hey, you know,
だってなんだもん
I don't know what you mean.
もっと月9みたいな雰囲気
He was being dramatic the entire time. I never watched any TV dramas. A battle girl like you needs to be prepared. Battle girl. Type of middle school girl. It is a girl who acts like she's tough. It's... Wait. She's a middle school girl? I thought this was in high school. Okay. Only one on this as, but even before I run this bit, there's still only one. This just taught us a lesson that it wasn't good to just break down and categorize everything. Alright, so I keep mixing up my regular voice and the French one now. Okay, then what should we do? Are you going to stay selfish? Hesitation, worry, agony, and...
分かったわよ
She said with tears in her eyes.
分かったわよすればいいんでしょすれば
Yeah, a lot of time and effort for one kiss. I'm gonna become permanently, like, French now. That's Toko for you. I felt bad for her, so I decided to be serious about it. The battle girl's shame, a shameful battle girl. Rosy eyes. Oh, damn. They had, like, a real French kiss. A real good one, yo. Her thin lips trembled. Though I'm surprised it didn't turn into, like, romantic piano music. This was lovable in a sense, but I still wasn't satisfied. Looks pretty good, I don't know. I put more of my weight onto her. It was a long kiss. It was a really long kiss. Then the long kiss ended. I moved my head away gently. Toka. Num num. She fainted gently, like going to sleep. Wake up. I pinched her nose. Get a hold of yourself.
ごめんなさい
Was it hard to breathe?
気持ちよかった
Head in.
でも全然息継ぎさせてくれないから
Oh.
苦しくなっちゃった
You can breathe through your nose. Yeah.
なんか恥ずかしい
It's too embarrassing to literally breathe. I wanted to see you embarrassed. Oh man. What a I don't know, 4D chess game
鬼
move.
畜だわ
I know. I held her close and pat her head. But my ruthlessness, that's what you liked, right?
鬼畜だから好きになったわけじゃないわよちゃんと真っ向から付き合ってくれたから
Well, part of that straightforwardness is the Sexuhara. I don't know, man. Straightforward, huh? I couldn't tell her. It was all an experiment. No way I could tell her. I had to hide it. I had to keep lying. Till the end, for Toko. Soko. I heard her cross. I kissed her again. Oh, the first time was an experiment. It was a really, really, really long kiss. Toko started flailing. She fainted from oxygen deprivation. That's an embarrassing way to faint. I look over. Ugh, 30. She was a mess. I sat in her chair. She was draped over the desk. I put my hand on her skirt. She wouldn't have thought about it. All those fine grown-ups playing arrow games in the darkened rooms that have to come to the same idea. No, I mean, I'm currently in a dark room right now. I was like, leave her alone. Let her sleep. I reached out to the sleeping girl's skirt and couldn't lift it. It was so heavy. Heavier than any cloth should be. I can't lift it. It must have been sealed somehow. The whole world had become all ages. I couldn't have a little fun. I guess lewdness is out of bounds now. You know, I got this from Steam, and every like Steam version of visual novel that I play, that I get from Steam, is never 18 plus. So I don't think I will get any H scenes if there is any in the original. Wait, maybe it was because I tried to visualize it. Maybe I could try with my eyes closed. You don't mind, do you, Toko? She doesn't. She does. Fuck. I asked the sleeping girl.
大地好き
Yep. I gotcha. I knew that already. Tell me something I don't know. What a woman, what a lady killer. Let's try this plan. What the fuck is this? Whoa. Uh-huh. Whoops. I might forgive my Japanese, but I can almost read this. Shibaraku o toki chikudasai. Okay. I don't even understand what that means. This should be, is this the Toki? Is this time kanji? I'm kind of unsure. This is the Gunjo Gakuin Broadcast Club Ethics Association. It's really ethics? Oh. Mamma mia. Woohoo. The buffet was open. Hooray, hooray. Okay, so I assume we did visualize what was inside underneath her skirt there, and it's like censored. This is like the censor page here. I sucked on my water bottle. It was so good after all that exercise. That was kind of a funny scene though. Without any thought, I turned towards the entrance. Who's she? Is that Yuko, but just like chibi-ified? Spoot? I spit out all my water. Beep! She saw! From when and where? No. I didn't know which way to run. I hit the corner of a desk and bent over. Ow! Damn, Taichi banged as many desks as our savior in Tsubuhibi there. Okay, I straightened my clothes out. I was a gentleman. I was an aristocrat. I felt someone's gaze burning onto me and I looked up. There she is. Her lips moved. I could read them. You ragiri mono. Beep. They kept moving. I will make you pay for this. Is she going to kill me? I hid my face, but the killing blow never came. Huh? When I looked, she was already gone. She let me go? I had forgotten her. Okay then. My terrifying watcher. She's a formidable foe with senses rivaling those of a mother discovering her child's porn stash. Well, I'm safe for now. I took another drink. My throat was parched. I looked over towards Toko. Someone had scribbled on her face. The marker! Yes, someone did. Another spit take. In that short of time. Without me sensing anything. What is she, a super ninja? This Taichi is gaslighting the audience, right? He is the one drawing stuff on her face. So what had she written? I took a look. Curve woman, total nympho. How cruel. A jealous woman was a terrifying thing. For the time being, I tried to make Toko look presentable. Straightened her clothes, I made sure her underwear is riding up. There, the perfect... God damn it. Riding up. You know, no, don't. Okay, maybe the undies, but not the skirt, because that's what people can actually see. It's permanent. That's not good. She can see it herself, so I guess that could leave it. Yeah, no one's gonna notice. When people are like sleeping and you're drawing markers on them, they don't wake up. I mean, I've never done it because I'm not like a mean dude who pranks on my bros, okay? But I guess that doesn't happen. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just kind of like I'm a sensitive sleeper. I wake up whenever there's any sound. Unless it's like a super deep sleep. I went to the art room, I took some thinner from the teacher's room. I diluted and put on some cloth. I rubbed, and rubbed. Finally, her eggshell skin was clean. 30 Toko. It was my stomach which growled. It was like a wild beast. The beast in my stomach was growling loudly. Ugh, I'm so hungry. Zen. It came from Toko's stomach. Damn, end of scene. Ah, no one's around. There weren't many security guards around. Normally there'd be 10 or so, but only two. Today we're on 2 day. And 2. It was quite hot, so the mental stress must have caused a bunch of them to take the day off. The cafeteria was also empty, which meant that I had to compete with no one for the good stuff. It's like that, it'd be easier to just use my connections, or maybe I shouldn't use them. It's a forbidden technique, a double-edged sword, but come on, you're so cute. I bought a ticket for a decent meal and brought it to the counter. Yeah, this is the lunch lady. She appeared out of nowhere. And she laughed, like a giant pirate boss who appears at a cave full of booze and fantasy games. At times, the boss seems bigger than the cave itself. All I can think of is Donkey Kong, so not really a fantasy game. It was terrifying. King K. Rool. Don't scare this delicate bookworm like that, lunch lady. Her voice boomed throughout the cafeteria. Yeah, I was thinking those are decibels, right? Because that's my theory last time. Yeah, they probably are. The reinforced glass struck from the forest. Impossible, I know. I could feel the attention of the entire cafeteria on me. Your voice is too loud, lunch lady. I already read this, so I'm just gonna skip through it. Well, you know what? Give me like 1 second to search something on Google. Okay, so listen to this. A normal conversation is 60 decibels. A motorcycle engine running is 95 decibels. Sounds at above 80 decibels will damage your hearing. And loud noise above 120 decibels cause immediate harm to your ears. So that's funny. How loud is her speech? Let me check. 115. Okay, yeah, no, that's bad. At least it doesn't immediately kill him, though. Wait, what? I took a step back sensing something bad was about to happen. The huge palms, which could only be described as grotesque, reached across and blocked my vision. Is it PDA? Will I die if I get hit? Yeah. I handed her my meal ticket the way a zookeeper would feed a lion. So yeah, connections, networking. Thanks, that's right. This woman was the birth mother of the ultimate beauty user. In other words, in a few decades, this would be Yusa's fate. Oh no. Excuse me, I just felt a little dizzy. My French accent came in handy this time. Mama had made up her mind. There's an S set. Her booming voice once again resonated throughout the cafeteria. You know, I'm happy they didn't actually make her voice like a couple decibels higher than the other voices. Because it would have just destroyed my ears. Whisper, whisper. Great, whispering all throughout the cafeteria is just what I needed. I'm grateful, Mama, but
母上だなんて嬉しいね。
the set doubled in size.
あんた、娘とはどうなのよ。
Huh? Whatever do you mean?
うまく手なずけたみたいじゃないか。
Cough.
婿か。いいね。ぐふふ。
Sayonara. Hey, maybe that can wait a few years, Mama.
大丈夫さ。心配はいらないよ。
She added 2 pork cutlets to the plate. Is this supposed to be some sort of bribe? Everyone is gossiping. I never had so many people talking about me before.
いろいろあるんだろうから、難しいこと考えなくてもいいんだよ。全部私に任しときな。
The cafeteria miso soup usually just contains seaweed, but she put some crab in it. That's nice.
下りです。インサイダー取引が。だって参拝問題の当事者な。
Yeah, Baizo. This would affect the good name of Taichi Kurosu. 2 pork cutlets became 4. That's far too much.
なんだい、これくらい食べられるだろうよ。男の子なんだから。
Don't forget, we are still in the classroom with Toko. After trying to see what was under her skirt. Because this is a flashback scene, right? She bad planked shoulder with a barnacle-like hand. She weight sent me sprawling to the floor. I'm just saying, here's an actual somewhat criticism. Somewhat scummy to just replay scenes I've read before. I guess. I got to my knees.
あらしっけ。やっぱり食べなきゃ。そんでもっと太らなきゃ。
I mean, even if these scenes were like recontextualized and made sense in some way, they shouldn't be this long. Just, I don't know, maybe I'm just impatient. I'm just an impatient person. Yusa, if you don't leave home soon, you'll be fanned up too. Getting the tray loaded with food enough for 5 people, I grabbed the first seat I could find.
相変わらず強力なコネクションだな。
Yeah, we're gonna have this conversation with Tomoku now. Oh god. We do talk about the adaptation exam thing, and I do want to reread that stuff. Tomoku says C set tray down, took a seat next to me. Is that right, Professor Tomoku?
大もんだ。
Please help
いい
yourself.
の？
There's no way I can eat all of
じゃあ
this.
遠慮なく。
He took a pork cutlet.
さっきまで桜庭とパン食ってたんだけど足りなくてさ。
Oh yeah, you was in the sports club.
とかや
Oh.
ってないんだけどな。
Must be people that consume so much fatty food. That's why their eating habits are so bad.
じゃあ筋肉ない方がいいわけ？
Don't be dumb. Doing a moderate amount of muscle training is fine.
なるほど。
Sakura was still all about curry rolls.
7個くらい食ってた。
Yeah, that does get recontextualized. 'Cause now I remember he ate those curry
学
rolls.
食業者のが前
Like that's not, I don't know, not that important of a detail.
アホ舌だな。
So he ate. Man, it never
もらっ
ends.
とこうか？
Please take some.
おい、味噌汁にカニが入ってる。
Yep.
どういうコネだよ。
It's true. Just binding of that of a son-in-law.
例のおばちゃんの娘ってやつ？
Yep.
母親になのかな。
Nope, she's a super cute girl, it's grasses. She's become pretty attached to me. She hangs on my every word.
もう満体だ。
Momantai. Man, that's like a... That was either a Cantonese phrase. Was it? That's well used by Japanese. I know that because in Kodocha it gets repeated pretty often. The phrase Momantai means like no problem or something. But someone like me who wants an aggressive job making tons of money, having a Philia and Feline onto into books. Philia and Feline? What?
ああ、タイツさ、適応係数試験どうだった？
The higher you do on the test, the less you adapt to society, right? You know, I poured myself some barley tea from the self-service counter and gulped it down. It was exasperating. I couldn't handle it. The proctor was looking at me like I wasn't human. I mean, yeah, they in some ways. 84%.
うわ、それ偏差値だったらな。
Shit. 48. Wait, or is it the other way around? 84%. I'm learning my Japanese, yo. If only I read this in kanji and katakana and stuff. Anyways, I know it's pretty wild. Maybe I'm not a human after all.
研究棟で解剖されるかもね。
Have a little compassion. I come to entirely.
17% の俺とは住む世界が違う。
Doesn't that mean that's good though? That's the bell curve that's like in the middle. Why is Tomoki in this school if he had a low score? Is he gonna like leave next year or something? I don't know. There's not enough world building for me to make enough assumptions. Say what? What's his average score?
で俺外傷だし。
He is disabled? Alright. I figured you were just an idiot.
お前が言うな。
Oh, I bet Travis score is pretty
あ
low
いつ
too.
15だったかな。
That guy's got heart problems, right? How do you get into Gunjo's grades?
あいつ願書に群青って書いたらしいよ。
You apply for Gunjo, the school that is meant for people who don't fit into society. And you exchange glances. Maybe I'm like honing into the not being into society part. I don't know. It is just because I read that blurb that I finally get it. Doesn't make sense at all, does it?
同感。
The national exams you'd get a half-assed, huh? Oh hey, I almost forgot. You better make nice with your big sister soon. When those starts at simple
それは
about
お姉姉貴が裏切るから。
One-chan, Anaki. Okay. Was he going to say sis just now? Didn't matter. He did. Mimi and Tomoki were siblings. They didn't share last name.
放送部に入ったのだってさ、無理やりなんだ。帰宅部しようと思ってたのに、あなたパソコン少年でしょ。パソコン少年だから手伝えという論法だ。どうか。
No, comprende. It's fine though. It's hardly like a club anyway.
どっちにしろバスケ部ないしな、ここ。
Couldn't play it if I had one
ま
anywhere.
あ、
Give it up. It's not like there are any pressure seniors around to hassle you. Things are pretty easy going
帰
here.
宅部になったら好きなだけ漫画読めると思ったのにな。なんで今さら姉貴と仲良く部活動しなきゃなんないのよ。
That's just the complex era has
な
occurred.
んか言ったか。
Never mind. Wow. Snap back to reality. Oh. Wait, that was a year ago? That's the context? Wow, this place is dead. So, there weren't many security guards around. Or any at all,
空い
really.
てるというかいないじゃない。
Huh. Right, that was just what I thought. Anyway, the cafeteria was deserted, which meant I had to compete with no one for the good stuff, or not. There wasn't even any sign of life in the kitchen.
こんなところに来てどうするの？
I was just getting tired of croquet rules. Until when Sakura had been. He's still there. Damn. Sakura was done for eating too much. Have you been eating all this time? Moron. Still lots of leftover curry rolls. I grabbed a case. I opened it and started eating. It wasn't spoiled. So since these have been here since Monday, does that mean they delivered Sunday evening? 4 days ago, humanity had still existed. But why wasn't the food spoiled? Okay, so that's why there's the lunch lady last year. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't have any idea. Here, it's still good to eat.
毒味してたんだ。
That's mysterious. These curry rolls didn't spoil. Yeah, what do you think I was doing?
なんでもない。
I bet you thought I was taking it all for myself. That's what I did to perfect about them.
走りって何？
I tapped Toko's forehead.
痛い痛いわよ。
Eat this.
何が何やら。もう
She muttered in confusion, but she took a bite.
辛い。
Yep, that's a spicy type.
飲みたい。
Yeah. No spicy food, thank you. I cleared my mouth in surprise. Her tongue was so weak. I had my water bottle with me. Yeah. Indirect kiss, lol. She took it instantly but stared at the rim. What's wrong?
だいぶ減ってるね。
You can drink it. I don't need it. Besides, I still got
飲
plenty.
んだのよね。
And yeah.
そうなんだ。
What's her deal? Couldn't be. The indirect kiss. My heart started to pound. It was my first time watching it happen. And I guess,
キスだね。
this is just a fucking tool in so many Japanese rom-coms. I gotta do it. I gotta be totally gay whenever I do this as well. If I do this in real life. I'll just ask people to drink my water bottle. I poked her breast. Okay, well that's many steps above just an indirect kiss. Let's do a replay. I went down.
それはスイッチじゃない。
Okay. You're right.
そもそもリプレイって
I wanted to say those words again. I got up. Now, time for a replay.
だよ。
Rejected. What a largesse. I don't know what a largesse is. Don't get my notepad. Took a while. Honestly, I have no idea why I'm taking it out of the Steam translations specifically, but you know what? Better than nothing. I hope like the translation isn't so bad that I don't get the subtleties going on, or like the main goodness of this visual novel is the best way to say it.
何がよ。
Where's here? I went to the classroom. Then came back. The video camera. Still had some charge left, so I set it up. Time to roll. Okay then, let's have that line again.
何がしたいのよ。
Seriously?
唖然とするな。私がおかしいこと言ってるみたいじゃない。
Yeah, but what's wrong with recording
な
it?
ぜ記録する必要があるのよ。
To preserve memories? Cocked my head a little.
なんで疑問形なのよ。あなたのすることでしょ。それになぜ保存しておきたいのよ。何、私変なこと言った。そんなに遠回りにバカにするほどおかしかったの。そんなに高級だったの。私こんなに思ってるのに、そっちはこちらを払い戻りする程度しか興味ないんだ。
She rapping, yo. She's on fire now. She calm down a bit. What was that? Whoa. Oh well. I just wanted to keep a record of our time together. Togo's mouth stopped moving.
そうなの？
Yeah, that innocent. I want to be able to relive those happy memory moments over and over. Haha. It's really messed up, couldn't I? I scratched my head. It's true. You know, because I like you so much, Soko. I just want to keep these beautiful moments forever. I hope Sakuraba doesn't interrupt this in this tender moment. She flew over and wrapped her arms around me. Toko, I don't necessarily dislike you. I thought like, oh, they're gonna say they love each other. The fire was out. Here's Toko, morning. The video camera is on playback and at top volume.
私の
What?
声。
Why would she moan like that? Wow, was it them kissing? Squoosh? I stopped thinking.
ちょっとちょっと。
She let go of me. Sitting behind the camera, watching the playback intently. He didn't answer any call to him. He just watched carefully. Toko stood behind him, peeking at the monitor, looking ready to cry. You don't mind, do you, Tokyo? Toko. Oh, he recorded her sleeping. Okay. What a reveal. It was me asking the sleeping girl. Oh, that did happen. How could you? Oh, yeah, whatever. Yep. That did happen.
これってこれってこれって。
She freaked out. Yeah, I just hit that. Toko's mood instantly changed. In the monitor, Toko's unconscious. What happened next? She watched. Whoa! Is my voice from the video. Toko's ragged, deep breath filled the air. Whoops. Mamma mia. Right? Great. I confronted both of them. I went limp. The atmosphere darkened. Yeah. I want this fighting music. Very high, intense. Give me more. Toko grinned wickedly. She turning savage? Perhaps murderous? Aurora started expanding throughout the cafeteria. She murmured. She lost it. I tried to catch what she was saying. Banzai. She refuted my cry with a faint smile. Oh no.
一つ気になったことがあるんだ。真面目な話だ。
Now he says something. Sakura raised the hand. The silence, as they say, was
お前
golden.
がやっている行為はいわゆる
Sakura collapsed. His question finished. He didn't get back up. It's as if someone had switched him off. Toko's hand hovered over the space where he'd been. She didn't touch him. Her hand just hovered there. How did you? It's because she knocked him on the head and he just fell down. Oh no. Whoa, it's the EI thing again. Harakiri Maru was summoned before I knew it.
東湖の怒りが頂点に達したその時、4.35光年の彼方から時空を超え、妖刀腹切りブレードはわずか 0.05 秒で空間両断跳躍を果たすのである。
Hold on, 4.5 light years in 0.05 seconds. Damn, way faster than light. Who are you? Because you're the one who destroyed humanity? You know, maybe. Have mercy. I knelt with my head on the ground as I yield, just like how the heroines did in old karate comics. However, whence came this tempest? When skies were so clear.
抜けば必ず嵐呼ぶ。それが妖刀腹切りブレードなのである。
Just tell me who you are. Was I hallucinating? I mean, you burned down my porno mags. I've got to get my release somehow, don't I? 2 porno mags? She decided to split me into 2? But I was only 1. Let's come to this. I'll spill it all. I'll unleash my self-defense force. My nation might be hung up on the idea, but I can never be satisfied just threatening ships evading my waters. I picked up the bag I'd brought with the camera and reached for my precious dagger. Whoa, but I couldn't find it. I left it at home? Instead, I pulled out my TV remote and pointed it at Toko. You bring a TV remote and your dagger with your video camera bag, okay. If you move, I'll hit you with very weak infrared rays, which is totally pointless. My enemy prepared her attack. Eve! I threw away the remote and covered my head, but the blow never came. I opened my eyes. Toko had lowered her sword. The video camera slowly fell into 2 pieces. It had been bisected. Oh, well. Shit. That was expensive. Well, my high-tech gadgetry. Not that. She pointed her blade at my throat. Just as you say. Oh well. That's a carry Toko's luggage on our way home. Oh shit, a hollering. She really flips like a switch, huh? She's like... Sometimes it's newlywed couple mode, and then it's super serious tsundere I will kill you mode. Alright. I didn't have the right to disobey. Her stuff was light, but still I was tired from all the hills. She sure was at ease, but after all I was just thankful she hadn't gotten that angry. Yeah? Ah, I see. People tend to get happier when they had something to look forward to. That's true. You should always have something to look forward to. Just anything. Everyone died alone. Meaning, we end in solitude. Expectation had the power to make us forget that. Yeah, it is go. Do you want it to be just us two, or with everyone? Yes, everyone. Well, let's just invite everyone and go with whoever wants to join in. There are only 7 people in the world, possibly, maybe. I don't know. Sakuraba was fine. I wondered about Tomoki. He might be busy with life support club activities. Sato probably had some club activity too. Miki's probably okay. Kiri was tough, but if Miki came, she'd likely join in. Ryoko's out of the question. I think a few will.
愛知はそのどっちがいいの？
What do you mean prefer? Oh, everyone or just
みん
two?
なで行くのと二人っきりなのと
She glanced at my face to check my reaction. Like she wasn't really used to affection. Like she was still floundering a bit. I liked that about her, her openness. And then I thought about it, I guess I really liked Toko. Uh-huh! So how about we all go tomorrow, then a trip with the only two of us next Friday? She suddenly beamed.
そうね、それがいいわね。お弁当持っていかないとね。
How to make some, okay?
手伝うわよ。
I think Harakiri matter is a bit too long for the
持ち
kitchen.
込まないわよ、刀なんて。
They could summon it when needed, right?
でも今から人を集めることってできるわけ？
Oh, can't wait for this event then. That's something to look forward to. I really have no expectations of like, oh, what's the next scene gonna be for this thing, you know? But now there's gonna be a beach episode. It's not like I'm busy this evening. Anyway, I'm nocturnal. I like getting out in the dark.
夜型ってことでしょ？
Not quite like that. Anyway, just leave it to me.
ねえ、荷物半分持ってあげようか。
Oh no. Don't worry about it. This is nothing.
こうして手伝ってあげる。
She linked arms with me. Whoa. She wasn't of any help at all, but that was okay. Whenever I saw her face sideways in the sunset, my perverse imp gets to be so restless. I wanted to thrust forth into our final hopeless days on this world. I closed my eyes tight. Yeah. You know, there's a good reason to do that. Because you need to repopulate. The sunset was bad. It represented the color of world destruction. Long ago, I thought that the world ended every night. At the top of the hill, she was there, the bike girl. Oh, is Nanika actually here? She had held one arm straight out to the side. Finger pointed out towards something. I looked. Was she pointing at the mountain? Or the road leading to the campground? When I turned back, she was gone. I assume she's pointing at the shrine. I want to see what the deal is with the shrine.
来週は髪切りっこしましょうよ。短く切ってさっぱりしましょう。上がって暮らして元気になるの。
You know, maybe happiness is related to just like cutting your hair. Because I look awful when I have some stubble and I forget to shave every few days.
アメリカの農村みたいに暮らすのよ。それでデザートにトウモロコシを食べるの。
Corn for dessert? Oh yeah, no, that sounds pretty good. Shit, now I like want to do that right now. I got corn in my freezer. Damn it. I guess Toko hadn't seen what I'd saw. Even though she'd been right in front of us. It was a little strange. So, why corn?
正式なディナーで出てきたらどう食べる？
What? Is it a knife and fork? Corn? Or is it a bit hard to cut with a dinner knife?
デザートに出てきたら？
No, you don't eat it with a knife. Toko googled.
手で食べていいのでした。
No, just use a spoon. Huh? Is that
じ
so?
ゃあバナナはどうすると思う？
It's kind of decent. Eat it by hand.
はい、失格です。
You cut it with a knife?
そう。
Wow. Ugh, I don't get table manners at all.
そんなことして暮らしてたらすぐ人も増えていくわ。
Why?
みんな戻ってくるんだから。
Huh? She still had hope, it seemed. Yes, I'll produce the massives. It made me want to kiss her. I took her chin.
つけて。
Chomp. Ow, don't bite my finger. Oh well. Later that night, I stuffed myself with canned goods. Alright, at least then I can sleep, I guess. That had been fun. This is a new scene, right? We didn't see this. I could remember everyone flocking around like it was yesterday. Yeah. I'm hoping YouTube allows that. The material that covers your butt.
長谷倉さんってクロス君とどういうご関係なんでしょうね。
Married to Yoko? Is Yoko here?
赤ちゃん赤ちゃん体はいや失礼しますしますします
Shimasu?
バーカ痛いおでこ痛いブツブツブツ
That's pretty fun though. Okay. And as swim time had been over, it seemed like Miki's injury would only leave a small scar, even though she went home happy, like she had gained something in exchange for her injury. Well, at least that's what her face had said. After that, Misato and I had gone back to school so I could help her install the broadcast club's antenna. Oka had said something sarcastic to his sister. And Miki, who was still a third-year Gunjo, teased him and his unnatural attachment to his sister. Yusa had opened up a little to the group for the first time. That's the kind of time we had at the beach. Oh, that's cool. Seems like happy, fun memories. Can't wait to recreate them this year, huh? Yo, let's go. I was like, what about those swimsuit designs, though? I guess I saw them, but only in Sepia. Zen, Saru Yurataya. No, I wasn't being a pervy dude. I was like, I like clothes. I think I've revealed this in the Disco Elysium. I have like a weird I have a natural fascination with fashion and wanting to play dress-up games, which I did once. And I'll release that video of me playing a dress-up Elsa doll game, whatever, eventually, sometime, somewhen, in another world. Okay, I stretched as I relaxed my tense shoulders. For a rich girl, you're horrible at chess. Yep, they spent that time playing chess then. Okay, good. I got 10 wins, 0 losses. Why does she keep making dog noises? Toko seemed faded away when he came back from the beach, so I proposed a match to distract her. Came back from the beach? What? They went to the beach already? Do you need dinner? She shook her head no. Okay, let's go to bed. Come on over here. I called her gently and she blushed a little. Did she lose, like, a bet and now has to keep saying woof? She climbed into bed. I held her close. I kissed her neck. Uh-huh. By the way. Why are you barking?
あんたがチェスで負けた罰として犬語を強要したんじゃない
Oh, well, keep barking then, a dog. I totally forgot about it. Okay then, speak, doggy.
その前に一つ質問なんだけどいつまで犬やってればいいの
I tell you, why not chess?
死んじゃ
Yeah. She covered her face. Okay then, want to change the game?
どんな
Accelerated calculation. Ka-ching! To twist the game. Damn. I knew it. I knew that get into some pervy shit. Twister is like is the perviest game, the party game. But like you can hide the perviness. It's just you know, we're forced to touch each other. It's not weird or anything. It's part of the game. The battery power device called out the color. Got it.
そこに花を押し付けないで
That's not my fault.
タグだ
Left foot red.
届かない
Left hand. Of course.
何してんのよ
Playing Twister.
めくれちゃう
Right foot red. Left foot yellow. Reached it.
どうしてそんな体
I guess it also like tests your flexibility. I have a flexible mind.
わかんないね。
Left foot green.
うー、足つりそう。
You know, maybe if I was good enough at visualizing the situation, I could like imagine where they are. But nah, probably not. Right foot blue. Excuse me.
いやー、股間が。
It's always that bit. Right hand green.
無理。あ、無理。ツイスターゲーム嫌い。
Alright, well that was that. 10 wins, 0 losses. I won. Doesn't? Should I go to sleep?
ワン。
You tried so hard. I did the dancing go. Now you gotta do the cat thing. She sighed heavily.
疲れちゃった。
It's the middle of the night.
寝ようか。
New Yorker? What? That's what she said? That's what going let's go to bed means in Japanese. Hey, in our house, guests sleep on the floor.
床が硬いと眠れないのに。ケチ。
You don't want to sleep with her in the same bed? Oh, okay, well, at least he's self-aware of it. If a ghost even next to me, I'd just be up all night thinking it would
し
suck.
かないって。
If you can't sleep there, you're free to use any bed in the house.
うん。
Well, good to know there's more than one bed. She's thinking it over. Her eyes looked miserable. My heart felt miserable too. Is that to know?
いい。ここで寝るわよ。
It's too early. You know, I could just sleep somewhere else. God, she is cute. She didn't want to sleep away from me, but I couldn't be too kind. Toko would get more and more spoiled. She dissolved to nothing. It's like a candy. I had to slowly take my time licking her so I wouldn't lose her.
適度に厳しい。
Okay, then. Good night.
痛い。痛い。
She lied in a thin mattress bed on the floor. You could have just said futon. I lie down too. Oppressive silence filled the room. Outside the window, the starlight made patterns, like countless pillars of light. It looked like a different world.
太一、
Her back spoke to me. Huh?
ずっと一緒にいられるのかな。
You're stuck with me, even if you don't like it.
だったら平気かな。
Why'd you ask all of a
だ
sudden?
って人が消えたのよ。
You know, they could disappear together, that's fine.
消えるならせめて一緒がいいのに。
Toko fell asleep. Together, huh? I hadn't really thought about it. All that about people disappearing. You know, I like this piano tune. That's all I had to say. Very sad, very cool. Why did it happen? How did it happen? There wasn't any way to explain it. Yoko wouldn't tell me anything. Clearly she didn't know anything at all. Even if she would tell me, it's not like we would understand the reason. I looked at the night sky through my window. The eight of us just had to keep living. We hurt and loved each other while we did it. Maybe I could do like a genuine yawn. You know what? I don't think I have it in me just yet. I got up. Mrs. Toko was sleeping beside me. Peaceful breathing. She was sound asleep. She must have snuck in during the night. Oh, on his bed. What a sinful woman. Sexual harassment was necessary as per the pledge. What should I do? What pledge? Since it was morning, my desires were already sitting on medium. I could potentially easily flare up. Something masculine to stop people from thinking I'm a virgin. Then I calmed down. She looked so happy asleep. This girl, Toko Kirahara, she knew that if she didn't get the attention she wanted, she could act out. So she protected herself with thorns, like a cactus. Toko being alone was her way of protecting herself, even though it was painful at the same time. Hold on. She knew that if she didn't get the attention she wanted, she would act out. Okay. That makes sense. I gotcha. And only I could free her from that. Giving her the chance to sleep in peace was the least I could do for her, so she spent each day in distress. Just like that time. Familiar with those small subtleties, I still prioritized my own selfish desires. I'm sorry. Instead of doing anything lewd, I stroked her head. Couldn't do stuff like that when she was awake. I'd get excited too easily. We're unlucky. Karma pays off. I knew I would get eventually what I deserved. Yeah, it seemed like we dug into her psyche for a second there. So I wanted to reread it again to fully understand it. Because, you know, the rest of the dialogue is sexual harassment. You're both surprised at what we saw. Is that, I assume, a fully furbished antenna? Ayo, the antenna, the wiring. There's even a broadcasting seat intent for live shows. Misato did this alone, but she herself wasn't there. While you were wallowing in debauchery, Misato was engaged in pure wholesome club activity, Toko. Anyways, this is a real shocker. I can't see her anywhere. Maybe she took Saturdays off. Tomorrow is the planned Gunjo Communities FM's first broadcast. Oh, so we're kind of nearing the end, or at least the end of the first loop. Then, in the distance, Toko started waving her hand. What? I went closer. Oh. Damn, there she is. She must have been walking all by herself. She looked so worn out. Her glasses were askew. Her uniform was frayed as well. I'm closer and did a sniff check. No, you didn't have to do that. It smells a bit sweaty, but sweet. There's a meaty sound. That's what I thought I had a cerebral concussion. Just hearing the words girl's different odor was too much. Damn. Taichi does not last. Alright, I got a question. I raised my hand. You've never farted in my presence. Where do you go to fart? And how much effort do you put into avoiding it? She answered. It was really toughened up. Oh, Toko's gone better at warding off my harassment. Damn, the only woman who could. The only woman who could. Was very impressive. They said they buried that. Like, competitors filled with mutual respect. Hyumnum. Oh, she's up. Misato sat up and stared directly at us. Morning, Misato. It's me, Taichi. Your one and only Taichi. Toko glared at me from the side, but I paid her no mind. If you tell me to suck you, I'll suck you. Just give me the order. You know, like a vampire the first time round. Whatever that meant. I still don't get it. Like, it hasn't gone back up yet. It hasn't, like, returned. Whoa! Her iron claw to the back of my head was excruciating, but I withstood it. I thought, like, since I didn't read the blurb about what cross-channel is, I thought it would be about Taichi secretly being a vampire and we were getting into some Twilight shit. But no, it was about not that. And I don't know, that just makes me think, what was the entire deal with that scene? Was he just, like, hungry for blood? What? What's the deal with Misato here? Well, I just came to gaze on your lovely sleeping face. Toko whispered in the background. Kid, hey kid, we came to see how you're doing. It looks like things are pretty much ready. Misato swallowed the rest of her sentence. Her face filled with confusion, and I understood what she wanted to say.
私の仕事でしたから。
Your job, meaning it's also my job. I took her hand. I kissed the back of it. Huh? Hey, now, no need for Harakiri Maru. Was that a storm rising?
どうして突然
The work of the blade. After drinking the blood of innocents for centuries, its malice overflowed.
ダメ。ホムニス、ノムニス。
She's casting some kind of evil spell. Hurt.
滅ぶべし。
To stop the suicide pact. Settle down with you. We're all friends here after all.
そうね。
It looks like she understood.
私がいてもお構いなしに女を口説けると思ってしまうくらいのね。
She jelly. Ah!
大丈夫。安心して。
She grinned at me.
この刀はとてもよく切れるから、あなたの煩悩だけを切ってくれるはずよ。
That's like something from those erotic historical novels that uses phrases like Whore of Babylon and Mazaharet.
浮気者。
I should read those.
種馬、ヘロガッパ。大式は公職式状況。
Ah! She was accusing me of every sexual aberration there was. While I was contending with my imminent death, Misato's mind me having a minor glasses crisis. I wanted to film the whole thing. That's so mean. But I was going to die. My desire to film was fighting my survival instinct, but I chose my camera. My desire to film won. You're dead. Goodbye. So what good would it do? I can't let myself die. I grabbed Toko's shoulders. It was my last resort, or rather my last resort. Toko, I love you. Smooch. It was a kiss deeper than the Mariana Trench. I needed to get this on film, but I had to face the battle in front of me. Toko stared gently. Yeah, who cares I just kissed this woman? Time to film this other dumb shit. The kiss in the glasses. Toko gradually melted into me. The kiss in the glasses continued. Groucho? Kiss in the glasses still continued. The hell? What the hell is Groucho? Why is this happening? Still going. She slumped. Then she fell, but I catched her. Toko stayed limp in my arms. Ting! Mimi was back.
それに汗もかいてますし、大変体がピクピク震えてます。
Indeed, that's an axion response.
不死音反応？それは重篤な病気なのではありませぬか？
No, it's nothing too bad. It would really be wonderful if they found Doc Mata.
早く長谷倉さんに見てもらっては？
Good idea. I'll take her in now. I lifted Toko on my back. I feel her hot breath on my ear was thrilling. No good. I was a safe aristocrat. I turned around before going downstairs. Yeah, that was a slightly funnier scene just because of me being there. Is it okay if I join the club tomorrow? My eyes widened. I'll bring this one too. I gestured at Toko with my chin. Are we actually gonna go to the beach? Or did we already go to the beach and we just didn't... The camera didn't follow them going to the beach. I'm like, that seems like an important event. Why? Just give me the more fan service scenes, but this time it's on a beach and they're actually like... And it's not like in a situation... Oh, whatever. It actually probably still is sexual horror if you just do it on, but they're on a swimsuit, whatever. Hey guys, see you tomorrow. I said through the door. She stopped me. Yes? It's like she came to her senses and her face was serious. Oh, go to the club tomorrow. She tried again. In a loud, clear voice, I answered. Aye. as soon as I came home. She called out from the entrance. What is it? The kiss? Took I didn't wake up until nighttime. I prepared to cook rice in the garden. I craved rice. Can't blame. So I couldn't use the electric rice cooker, I used the rice canteen. Here are steps to cook good rice. Believe in yourself. Weigh the rice. Every grain of rice has a precious life. That is not steps. With those infinite lives, humans live on. But eventually all lives will return to earth. I was actually excited into getting like a rice cooking recipe after all the grain. Because I don't know how to cook rice without an electric rice cooker. I'm like, that seems like a useful skill to have when I don't have any electricity. But I guess I'll get it somewhere else. I don't even know how to heat water without electricity. Oh, never mind. You can just use like a stove. Whatever, I'm stupid. Earth is equal to life and life is equal to Earth. In the future, to give birth to a new life. Just science fiction novel, Nagea's adventures. And rinse the rice and leave it in water for at least 20 minutes. In the summer, funnily enough, you crave really spicy curry. Cook the rice. If you fall into dangerous thoughts while gazing at the flame, remember the comrades who tried to save you. 2 options. Once it's finished, leave it upside down to settle for 10 minutes. The birth of amazing and delicious rice. Done. Okay. Joker came over and she looked anxious. Her eyes were bloodshot. Hey, awake. She meekly nodded. She approached me from behind and wrapped her arms around my neck. Hey, wait, is she gonna strangle you? She whispered into my ears. I turned my neck and we kissed. I tried slipping my tongue in. Yeah, don't use the tongue. Just the peck. Her lips peeled. A French kiss. You asked for it. I dived straight into it. She pulled away from me right away. Her face had gone bright red. Was you excited? There's an air of doubt in her tone of voice. Yeah, that was a French kiss. I even have my French accent. Yep, it's a tongue-to-tongue kiss. Yeah, tongues twist and dance about. Just imagine 2 crown of swans, starfish, and tangled with each other. I over-exaggerated. Some things think French toast are also indecent kind of foods. No way! Whoops! She looked ashamed. I also made a bunch of French toast, but like, you gotta cook it thoroughly, because if you don't, in the middle it's gonna be real mushy and shit, so I stopped doing that. Enough about caviar. A soft kiss? Sure. Our lips met, no fooling around. Became a bittersweet atmosphere. Moves like this are linked to a man's sexual desire, so it's important to find the right time to stop. Are you hungry? She looked a little embarrassed. I didn't see that as a bad thing. Yeah, right, let's eat. At the least, it should be better than the rice cooked with electric rice cookers, maybe. Electric rice cookers these days are pretty good too. And to go with that, we have red hot pouch curry and canned food. Yeah, well, we ate together. That is pretty much what we're gonna have when it's an apocalypse. We can't take hot foods, well. Cat tongue. We're right about that. For various reasons, Coco went red. She regretted what she said with the spoon in her mouth. Haha. It's just retort pouch curry and canned food. Sure. Okay, I'm back. The evening sky grew dark. There wasn't a single sign of people about. What? There sure is a lot of kissing in this route. Alright. It is Sunday, on the roof, and I thought that everything was ready. At least that's what I've been thinking, when in actual fact... Is everyone here? The whole... Oh no! Well shit. The antenna had been smashed. What a mystery. For a moment I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought I'd put her heart into building that antenna, but I had to concentrate. Try to put aside my emotions for the time being. It's gonna become a murder on the Orient Express and figure out who killed the antenna. In order for me to consider things rationally, who had done this. There are only 8 people in this world. Only 8 of us. Yeah. She's at the foot of the destroyed tower. Sato. I looked back. She had a sharp, nervous look. I went to touch her shoulder, but my hand hung in the air. She seemed to force the words out. I let out a groan. It was almost like I could understand her feelings just from the tone of her voice.
どうしたんだこれ。
I have no idea. All 3 of us looked at her.
私なわけないじゃないですか。
Yeah. So it's not her. Probably. I mean, it doesn't really make sense why she would make an antenna and destroy it. Not even on the list. That's not even on the list. She answered in a shaking voice.
自分で壊す人がいるわけないでしょ。
Yeah, some people even meant to do that. At least back when people existed. No? Should really have destroyed it? There was a possibility.
自分で壊したんじゃないのか。
There is the possibility.
完成したら逃避先がなくなるから。また自分でゼロに戻すために。
What? What the heck? What kind of reasoning is this? I don't know, just who doesn't like Misato? That's my leading, like, suspicion. Good motive enough to me. It's possible too. Especially her. She was a Gunjai student
逃げる
after
ため
all.
に逃げ道を作ったんだ。
ちょっと待って、いくらなんでもそんな。
The rooftop door opened. We stopped talking. Toko came out onto the roof.
サンバか。
Sakuraba, is he here? Oh, he is here. Toko sensed something weird going on as she approached us. Are you here?
朝倉先輩が話あるって呼ぶみを。
Is that what happened last time as well? Yoko gave her a letter? She looked up at the broken
壊れ
antenna.
たの？
It was destroyed by someone.
壊されたって。
決まってる。ここにいる誰かにだよ。
Toko's eyebrows furrowed.
それって
That's right. We all need to have a hot discussion.
そうですよ。愉快なわけない。自
Hmm.
分で壊すなんて。
Well, I know it's like still possible that Misato did it, but here's my current list. So Misato probably didn't do it. She made the thing, and Toko and Taichi have an alibi, I guess. Like they couldn't prove it to others, but we know as an audience they probably didn't do it. Unless they, like, I don't know, went on a bender and did it when they were unconscious or something. I don't
違
know.
います。
Seems very improbable. So, Sakuraba, Tomoki, totally sus. Yoko, totally sus. Miki and Kiri are on the table. But, like, it's Toko's route, so why wouldn't it be Toko in some way, shape, or form? She muttered to herself. This antenna was originally just for the club, but then it is going to be used to send an emergency
あ、
signal.
そうなの？
Right, Misato?
そうです。
That's another possible suspect thing. They didn't want the emergency signal to go out. As the conversation turned to her, she
そうい
seemed
う意
lost.
図もありました。
That was what she was trying to do in the club. It wasn't just a way to escape reality, but a way to send a broadcast. You know, you could proofread it, you know, just one more time. That's why I don't doubt Misato at all.
ケ君、
Don't worry over it too much.
ちょっと何どさくさに紛れて耳触ってるのよ。
What do you mean? We're making sense. As the comment
そう
went down.
いうのは恋人同士でやることでしょ。
Lover? Come on. Now, Toko's being completely unreasonable here. I shrugged. Misato and I are fell for lovers. No one laughed or even reacted. My joke sucked. It did suck. Toko looked at me. Toko, please follow up.
何ウインクなんかしてどうしたの
What a lame response. Yeah, that's really funny.
どうして怒られないといけないわけ
Okay, then let's stop looking for the one that did this. Everyone, if you can fix this, we can send the SOS out
無
again.
理です。
Why not?
必要な機材が燃やされています。
Burned?
修理はできません。
Man, they must have really did not want this to happen, huh? She pointed the equipment at my
ガソリ
feet.
ンっぽい匂いがします。かけて燃やしたんです。
I had no words to get that far. There's no reason to go after the culprit anyway.
私は犯人が誰か知りたいですね。少
What?
なくとも私じゃない。だとすれば、あなたたちの誰かじゃないですか
Yeah, like, I don't know. What were you gonna do after we find the culprit? Like, imprison them? Or something? We just wanna blame it on someone. Their words are like bullets. Once they were fired, you can put them back. Fired, they wounded. However, Misato's words were quickly understood.
あなたたちの誰かが裏切った。
Misato under her glasses. It seemed so kind until now. Although she had gotten angry, I never thought she'd accuse everyone like this.
裏切り者呼ばわりしてさ。
Tomoki doesn't really like Misato. So, like, that makes sense to me. Toko cried
あんたが
angrily.
裏切りとか言うってことは。
Did he punch him? Sakuraba punched Tomoki? Hey! This was a good development.
何する？
どうして壊した？
Damn. Sakura was really sure that he destroyed it, huh? Did he just say
ど
that?
うして壊す必要があったんだ？
Sakuraba said seriously.
知らないよ。
俺は見た。お前がアンテナを壊す瞬間を見たんだ。
ともき、あなた。
Tomoki's mouth started to shake uncontrollably, then suddenly the door opened again, his lamps loudly breaking the silence. It was Kiri and Miki, and Kiri was armed.
動かないで。
Everyone stopped like they were stitched in place. Tip and arrow stuck at us from the crossbow.
動けば撃ちます。これ、おもちゃじゃありませんから。
She was right. American-made crossbow. It had an auto-cocking mechanism. I guess it was made so that anyone can use it. Oh, I see. Either it's a strong hunting weapon, if she used it, it would be painful. Maybe she got it from someone's house. People need their defenses. Yeah,
クロス大地は特に動くな。
you're the one who really shouldn't move.
私が最もうっかり殺してしまいたい相手だから。
Yeah, fair enough. She smirked. Hey,
ちょ
hey.
っとどういうことなの？全然わからない。さくらもちょっと落ち着きなさいよ。
Toko went to take a step and Kiri turned the crossbow 15 degrees to the left towards her.
動かないでください。ちょっと私は関係ないでしょ
Or so you say. You shouted with a shrill voice.
独立します。
Splitting off? What does that mean?
つまり
上坂市の団地坂から市役所までのライン。ここが私たちの領土。
Territory. Alright. Miki, you okay with this?
そこにある食料や水、衣類やその他の雑貨類も当然こちら側のものってことです。
Yeah. You know, it's like the premise of the visual novel is the world is gone. All of humanity dead. So why isn't it an apocalyptic visual novel? Why is it just slice of life stuff? I mean, I get it if it's like the main deal, like Yokohama Shopping Log, but they didn't. I don't know, they didn't focus on it for a really long while until now. Anywho, whatever.
独り占めってこと？ そうじゃありませんよ。食料品やその他の店が設定した
Taking control?
存在します。
It's only 2 people. You're not taking control. You're just
大
there.
体3割くらいです。妥当な取り分ですよ。
Well, that amount seems fair, but why?
あなた方が信頼できないからです。
What?
南町の向こう、境橋を越えた雑木林の中で死体がありました。
Whoa, whose dead body? Their words, a shock rippled over us. A
老人
body.
の死体でした。
Oh,
詳しく
okay
は確
then.
認してません。
Yeah. This gets into some real shit. There's suspicion in her voice as she continued.
この中にいると私は考えてます。
Damn. I bet the creators of Among Us are so proud of themselves to call their game Among Us because it shows up everywhere whenever there is any kind of murder ever. I love it. Anyway, haha, they said Among Us. I can't stop. I say I'm not a zoomer, but I just have that zoomer humor that I can't can't break off that part of myself. That's crazy.
一番疑わしい。
She pointed the crossbow at me. The arrow seemed ready to leap out at me.
前科のあるあなたが一番の容疑
Oh,
者なんです。
come on. Just in trouble, and he didn't kill anyone. Trouble, it was
他の人
true.
だって可能性はあります。
Next to Kiri, Iki's small face hung. She wasn't going to speak. She just wanted it to be over. Okay, I completely understand what you guys are saying. But you're in the same group as you. We all survive us together. She got my words
仲間だ
wrong.
と思ったことは一度たりともない。
The rooftop seemed to freeze with her words.
いい機会なんじゃないかな。
He said this coldly and cruelly.
何したってうまくいくはずも、僕もこの人と仲良くなんて考えたくもないし。
No, we're the last remnants of humanity. It's everyone get along together. So, you destroyed the
まあ
antenna.
ね、姉貴が逃げるのが許せなかった。
Oh, okay. So it turned from who destroyed the antenna to who killed an old man.
人の逃げ場を奪っておいて、自分だけ逃げるのかって。人に厳しいなら自分にも厳しくしないとな。
He said it indifferently. He seemed to say it proudly.
いいんじゃないかな、さくら。
あなたたちは信頼できない。
それでいいのかみんな。
But you trust Miki? What if Miki did it though? It's like something that didn't exist, something that should have been lost. Our friendship had been destroyed, completely blown, a breakdown, a disconnection. Something that had been there from the start, just not quite visible. We acted like friends but served our own purpose. Wrong. I never dreamed of this. I was expecting something different. No, it wasn't like this. We had been disconnected. The club activities had been going well. Where did I go wrong? I guess I made a really big mistake. My existence, the school, Gunjo. Okay, then I stopped looking for the ones that did this. A convenience store like the Zaki Mart. The possibilities of the world. It's automat. I whispered. A world dominated by dark silhouettes. The silhouettes were arguing. I wanted to end it. I wanted to end it all. All that was left was a residue of unbearable pain. As humans vanished, I assumed that the friction that humans could create would vanish too. So how could we explain the situation? 8 of us. Only 8. Why did we still have to fight and hate? Why? I realized the truth. I knew. I had to be alone. There couldn't be others. Unless you were alone, humans would be humans. Alone. 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 How do you become alone? I felt
殺して
dizzy.
あいつを殺して
Wait, Miki actually said that? Miki screamed. I didn't care.
早くあいつを
Tomoki? Or me? Oh
殺
no.
さないと
No one cares. Kill away. Man, that time I went into novel mode, that was pretty nice. That whole text, super cool. I liked it. I thought immediately of the other people are hell thing, where a bunch of people are stuck in a room and they all hate each other. and it was revealed that it was hell. And that's just true. That's totally true. I don't remember what it's called though. Do what you want, just whatever. In this gentle world, a world is charity for a weirdo like me. That reality. How is this possible? It was obvious. Everything moves. I was wondering what this was like censoring. I thought someone died and there's blood or something, but no, it's just a mosaic of the actual school rooftop. Everything moves before these eyes. In the world there's only movement of silence, then movement becomes silence. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I was moving forward without knowing. What? Someone's voice. I couldn't hear. Who was it? I turned to look. What the fuck? Why her? What did she do? What happened? I couldn't understand. However, I was at the mercy of my emotions. I could not decipher my emotions. There was so much noise. I couldn't pick up a thing. I moved. I didn't deal with it. I didn't move to deal with it. I was trying to get away from the noise. I touched the fence. When I pressed it, the mesh-shaped wall suddenly disappeared. The sky. I thought about going to the sky. A loud noise came from behind. The whole world became covered in scarlet color. I recognized the color scarlet. The wind brushed past my ears. I flew against the wind. Flying? No, I was falling. This wasn't even a comedy sketch. I was really falling. Wait, what? Wait, is he gonna live after this? Or is this the end of Toko's route or something? I guess I need to wait until the next loop? I don't know. Diving for life, a signature move for the innocent teens to appeal to someone. I really don't have anything to appeal though. Seriously, how did it get to this? I really want to start all over again. For real. Is it time to crash yet? Damn, if only someone was by my side. My life is flashing before my eyes. As I studied the lines appropriate to a young adult, I slowly closed my eyes and flaunted a manly display, appealing to the other side of the street. Whoa! What the shit is this? What was that shrine thing looking thing? Did I actually travel back in time? Well, okay, these are like the first words in the visual novel. So, okay, purification. That was like a few lines that I heard. And I thought that was like suspicious, and now it's at cross point. So I'll take notes of those. This seems to be like, if we're time traveling, the cross point seems like some important point in time that we travel back to. My oldest memory is so faint and blurry. A memory so fuzzy I can barely remember. I was in a luxurious room filled with an aura of aristocracy. There was a canopied bed and European chairs. Still, I preferred sitting on the floor, especially on those kinds of days. Beyond the window, I only saw the black, starry curtain of the night. I was captivated by twinkling lights contained in the frame of a window. It was like my reflection was trapped in that glass wall between the outside world and my room. A maid and inner bower, a graceful young dressed in a Western-style dress. But who on earth are you?
Taichi.
Is this? Can't tell if I'm still on the same route or on a different route or in another loop. I don't remember what happened when I went to the new loop, or it just ended or something. I don't know. Am I still what? Silver hair, transparent with a blurry outline. It's long and undulating with tips like gentle waves wrapped around her body. Her face was small, almost like a doll. I've never seen such a magical face as yours. Who was it said that? Wife or older sister? What? Is he alluding to some... I don't know. Her sweet voice was soothing to listen to. Where the hell are we? My memories of when I was less than 10 years old were faint and felt like a distant dream. Come here, let's play. I never said no to that. A little girl's clothes, a little girl's manners, and a little girl's manner of speaking. Being dressed up like an elegant little doll by the owners and the staff in the mansion could sometimes be boring, but it's never especially pleasant. Unpleasant. Oh, yeah, okay, we're getting into Toko's backstory and how she's rich. So yeah, same route, I assume. I think it was something along those lines. My reflection in the window, I only saw a little girl, but there's something I did remember clearly. Amongst the crowd of young little girls, there's no one child who didn't laugh. that little girl never mistreated me. I was dressed up as a girl, forced to play tea party and such. I was dressed up as a girl? Are you a girl or not? Okay. Out walking into the garden, she would scornfully glance my way. Her eyes had ink black pupils like obsidian stone. It made me uncomfortable. Whenever she looked at me, I panicked. Was it in delight or in shame? It could be both, or the little experience of the world had not yet let my emotions run wild. On the outside, I kept my composure. I always smiled at the ladies of the house. It was my role to discern between the two. I role, becoming a doll, in order to live. During my doll era, I never spoke to her, not even once. Seeing her alone as isolated had left a strong impression on me. Though I never realized until afterwards that she was just another doll picked out with lavishly spent money. I felt the air turn cold, the cold air from the corridor. I turned around and she was there, standing in the doorway. She just stood there, the isolated princess. But what had happened? She was in a bad shape. No. Someone had done this to her, in a really cruel way. Her clothes were ripped, there were scratches on her pale skin. Black streaks of blood at the ends of her lips. What the hell was that? She stood there, violently shaking. It was a shocking sight. It was an absurd but happy doll era. Her and I never lived together. My memories were all muddled up. So the fact that she was here, a loud wife and her daughter, youthful servants. Something entered my mind. Is this Taichi's experience? Is this still Taichi? Or is this someone else? I'm unsure. The days of sweet sugary lollies quickly passed by in my memories. Every scene lost its color and deteriorated into a musky gray. The era when she opened the door and came into the room. That wasn't during the doll era, it was much later. From a time when we both shared a single room. Alright, we're gonna have to leave the backstory to another episode. It has been 2 hours. Shame. Because this is when it got super duper cool and not slice of life stuff was happening. Toko died. Taichi died. We went back in time to a cross point. Very big mysteries. No idea what is happening or where we are. And I hope those thoughts linger in your head until next week when I read this again, I guess. That's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Consume everything. Goodbye.